Hi, I'm Cindy.
And I'm Dave.
We're glad you're here.
Thanks for checking out Kotaku Bonsai.
So I like to plant on big, thick rock slabs. And I'm the guy that often will be stopped at a road cut on the turnpike, digging up rocks. But this one comes out of a stream in Maryland, and I really like it because it almost looks like a cave, a sea cave or something. It has these, sedimentary layers and stuff like that. That makes a good front, I believe. I like that a lot. And then there's this space on the back where if you do it right, you can put a fairly deep planting area, but prepare it so it's even with this, and you get that much where you. So it's a trompe-l'oeil kind of thing. I'm just trying to trick people into thinking, how's he doing that? How is that rock continuing? The way you do it here is you put vents in the muck dam. And the way you figure out where to put the vents is you spray a bunch of water, and then you see where the water runs off. So here you go. It's running off in this area and in the back. So if you want your drainage to happen, you do this and this. Okay, so these little PVC pipes are short piece of PVC, landscaper's cloth, and then some copper wire, and always put the copper wire there so that when you put it in, it locks into the dam. Then you get your hands messy and build in a dam that's even with that, with the rock part that you want people to look at because it's attractive, but you build it in, and you also build it close enough here so that when you moss it up, it just flows right down over it. You prepare your planting. Let's believe that there are many trees in there. You put that in there. There's your soil. Spread that. You want the soil level to be below our rocks. And since there's landscaper's cloth in it, you can bring that right up to the vents. You can take the moss and you can go right over the top of the vent with the moss to disguise it. And no one will be the wiser. So this is saving me spending time drilling through rock and swearing a lot. This was where you saw how quickly you could do something like that, and I think this is going to be an interesting planting later. So now let's test it. The water's coming out there. And I've been doing this for a bunch of years, and I've never had a problem with root rot. It's a simple solution to a problem that I was having, because I want to plan on things like this. I like these things. I like these big things because when you turn it around, you get the front of it, you get the sedimentary thing going, and you can plant things in the back here. I'm thinking 3 or 4 inch forest, maybe a dozen trees in there. They're not the most complicated. This isn't high tech here. What we're doing is taking a piece of 1/2 inch PVC, cutting it to the size you need. This is about how wide, you know, it's got to go into it. So I want the dam to cover about that much, and then have this little bit going into the soil. And cover it with landscaper's cloth, this stuff, okay, and then wrap copper wire around it. And also I leave these feet with the copper wire so that you can put clay in there and hold it. It won't be going anywhere. Then that gets set with it at the outside of the dam. Dam comes about that far, and then you have this going into the soil. It's got this as a barrier so it won't get blocked up. If it does ever get blocked up, you stick a hose in that end and back flush it. It's not the most complicated thing around. And I haven't had any problem with rotted roots or stuck drainage or anything like that. When you repot it, you know, at some point you're gonna need to put more soil. You're gonna clean up roots of trees on there. You might replace the landscaper's cloth. My muck mixture is probably 70% clay, and you wet it so you can form the stuff. You don't want it too thin. Some sphagnum, long grain sphagnum to hold the thing together, and then this rock screenings, quarry screenings. That's to potters temper their clay. This will help hold it together a little bit more. So it makes it stronger. It won't move around. It's an easy solution for this problem, and it gives me an extra tool. I can plant on big, thick rocks. I mean, I can lift them now, you know. I mean, you know, maybe in 10 years from now, I'll have to have the kids helping me out, you know, moving them around. But I think it's a little different. The only real problem, though, is in the summertime, you have to take these out of direct sunlight because the rock will heat up and bake the roots. But that's just, you know, during the heat of the summer, I keep all my rock plantings on a garden cart, and after about noon they get rolled over under a tree. Earlier this year there were 7 different trees here. The deer ate 6 of them. But so this is kind of where it's coming. Oh yeah, there's another one in here too. There's another one in. So see how it's coming out? This little red cedar seems happy now that I got it away from the deer.